Hello and welcome. I'm Loquid You, and this is Europa Universalis 4. I have no idea just yet. I've decided that I'm going to start in the year 1200 simply because Apollo that we were playing as previously, we ended in, what was it, 1266, I believe it was the last of the episode. And it just kind of feels right to start off in that same era, you know, as far as the years go. Now, as you can see here, Paula doesn't even exist historically in 1200. So I'd say we defeated the odds in just about every way possible by lasting that long. I don't think we would have even lasted another 50 to 60 years if we hadn't have cheated and decided to, you know, basically build an ungodly large army like, I'm not even sure who it was. Oh, Egypt was supposed to be there, but they didn't. The Fatimids were still in control there. Interesting. And Utsang was not... Tibet was not supposed to be there. There was supposed to be Utsang still. Xiao was supposed to be gone. Very interesting. We pretty much destabilized the entire region by playing as Paula. That's very interesting. It's one of the things I love about this game is to see just how different history changes when you play EU4. All right, so who are we going to play as this time? Byzantium, no, they're way the hell too easy. Kumana, no, they're too developed. Novograd, they're an interesting choice. Perm is possible, has possibilities. So does Volga, Bulgaria. Interesting to see the way Sweden swung out here instead of up into Sami. Now, it really defeats the purpose of playing to play as one of these down here until about 1400s when you can start getting colonizing technologies. Same with the North Americas and South Americas, because as you can see, there's not a lot there. If you could capture, you know, say 2 or 3 of them, you could pretty much take the rest, and it would not be a big deal. So the game is all about Europe. Who do we want to play as? Abbasids. That's an interesting position. Except we've got the... they're the same religion. Khwarezmia. Mosul. Let's see, diplomatic. Political, religious. That was another thing that was really hampering us, was the religious fractured reality of the Far East. It's horrible. I mean, there's how many religions? There's at least a dozen religions out in this area that you just... It's really hard to control them. Imperial, that's Holy Roman Empire. Trade, that's trade nodes. Diplomatic, we just looked at. Developmentally, they all suck developmentally. I like the idea of the Abbasids. They're level 40 tech across the board. They have 91 development. They have the Abbasid ideas. They are in the Muslim technology group. So technologies cost 23% more. They have Islamic Golden Age. Foundation of Baghdad. Pottery, glass, and textiles. Agricultural Revolution. Mongol Defense. Interesting. Caliph of Cairo and Islamic literature. Interesting. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try the Abbasids and see how it plays out. Yes, we're going to play. All right, we start off with 11,000 troops. All right, let's check our immediate neighbors here. We got the Khwarezmia here. How many military do they have? They are our biggest threat immediately. They've got 27, so they have, what is that? Well over 2 times as many troops as we do. The Shamar, they have 5,007 max. All right. What about the Hassa? The Hassa have 6 and 8. All right. Mosul. They've got 6 and 9. And then the Shamar. Did we just look at them? I think we did. Yeah, they got 5 and 7. So we're actually in a pretty good place as far as troops go, because we can have a maximum of 14. Let's see. Our maximum manpower is 16,000. We've got a 8 and 3. So let's increase this to 10. And then... Oh, that's over our limit right there. All right, so let's build our army up to 14. What do we got going here? We need rivals. Too few rivals. We're not going to make a rival out of you. You already like us a fair bit. So let's see. Relations. We're going to improve relations with you. We're going to try to ally up with you because you are big and strong. Egypt. We are going to try and ally up with you because you are big and strong. And if we look at the ledger on Egypt, where are they at? They've got 36,000. So they are the big lumbering elephant of the region. And then let's see. Let's try to go for Mosul first. So covert. We will build a spy network down there. And now rivals. Let's see. Mosul, they're yeah, they already hate us. Fabulous. That makes that easy. All right. The Hassa already hate us from the looks of it. Yep. So we can make them a rival. And who's this? Georgia. Where? Georgia way up there. Okay, they hate us, so we can hate them back. I can live with that. All right. So, what's next? Provincial unrest. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got 50 years, 50 years, 50. Okay, so that's not something to worry about right now. We need advisors. Yeah. Decisions available. Establish the Islam office. Missionary strength, okay. Yearly prestige and national unrest. Fabulous. Do all 3 of those. Mission. Improve our prestige, improve relations with Khwarezmia, protect our brethren in Hafar. Hafar? Oh. Oh. So what does this say to do? Owned. Okay, so on second thought, we're not going to go for Mosul first. We're going to go for Hassa. Because we're going to protect our brethren in Hafar. There we go. Now we've got trade. All right, let's group you all up, separate you out. Transports, select you. Give you a naval leader. Right there. Protect trade in this node. All right, now we need to pop open our trade map. Collect from here. And then you... Okay, we already have a merchant there. And that's too far. Let's see. That's all we can do with that. All right, claims right. What's next? I think that's it for now that I can think of. Yeah. We do need to put a leader on this. Yes. There we go. All right. And we're off. Rum. Ooh. Oh, I wish I could go get a nice rum and coke right now. That'd be fabulous. Benefit of being here in the Middle East is we get to see all the way to the far, far east and most of Europe immediately. So there is that. All right. Our troops are done. You have no allies. All right. And Hassa. You've got all of 8,000 troops. 7,000 with 8,000 max. We're already stronger than you. Except we're not going to do it just yet. We're going to wait until we can fabricate a claim on El Qatif here. I think that's how you say that. Qatif. Noble family requests aid. The most powerful of the noble families in the state often had vast wealth, but that did not stop them. Like their monarchs, from getting into financial troubles. They too could accumulate debts that escaped their ability to pay. They could, at those times, come to the monarch to request aid. The monarchs were often receptive, since they would usually be related by blood or marriage. Oh, family, always getting you into trouble. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the world that we are currently living in here. We are a monarchy. Okay. Our leader is a 444, which is actually pretty damn decent. We got a 525 heir. Our country modifiers, medieval era, and then the 3 decisions we made. Diplomacy, not a lot going on here. We have 0 of 3 relationships. Finances, we are making 0.3 ducats a month. All right, let's lower our military maintenance down to about 50%. We are spending money on rooting out corruption. It is at 0 currently, so let's turn that down just a little bit. Oh, that is jumpy. There we go, 0.9. Actually, we need to keep that probably about where it was at. Yep, right there. Keep it neutral. All right. Trade. We've already handled trade. Technology. All right, we're at level 40 across the board. Ideas. We currently have idea cost of negative 15%, which is fabulous. And build cost of negative 20%. Okay, the next, once we get 3 more in this range, which is going to be a while, is trade efficiency. We already looked at the ideas. Religion, or stability. Not a lot going on there. Oh, had another sneeze. All right, we have 4 provinces that are not the right religion, so we need to get that taken care of. Okay, we have the traditional piety and whatnot. All right. Military. Our army tradition is 13. Okay. Subjects, estates. Typical stuff going on there. We need to come into ideas. Right there, add a policy. And we need to add the missionary policy immediately. Because we need to convert these places or it will destroy us, as we learned with Norway 2 series back. Will you take an alliance yet? No. Negative 92? Ay, ay, ay. Seriously? Mosul is claiming land. Lovely. All right, what about Egypt? Negative 1,000 hostile towards Abbasids. Why? Why are you hostile towards us? Abbasids, yeah, not Abbasids. Okay, so it's going to be tough to get those two to like us. Egypt does border us, so we need to make sure they are our friends. All right, we should be able to fabricate a claim here momentarily. All right, so we want El Qatif. There we go. All right, this is it. Going into our first war and our first episode. All right. We're going to take Hafar. That is our primary goal. Confirm. Now let's hope they don't have any allies. They do not. It's us versus the Hassas. Let's just go straight for their troops. Oh wait, no. We need to let our morale gain some strength. They're going into Kuwait. Where are they? They're going way over there. My Khalif, Khorazar declared war on Hormuz. Okay. And we cannot get there without crossing a river. This is going to suck. Probably the wrong thing to do. National epic. Our subjects have taken to telling tales of legends about Al-Qadir. Abbasid. The legend says that the Abbasid's darkest hour, he will return to our nation and deliver it from evil. Regardless of the truth of this statement, we could use this in our propaganda. It's a good story. Yeah, let's do it. All right, we have a larger combat width than they do, so that is going to help us out tremendously. There's a wonderful thing about fighting in the desert is the more troops you have, honestly, the more decisive advantage that you do have. Oh, keep going. And we cannot move deeper because we don't own that province. Although we have no siege on our general, we're essentially blockading them in. We're losing 1 ducat a month at present. Egypt declared war on rum. Really? Interesting. As well as Byzantium, it looks like. Meaning Byzantium declared war on rum. Converted some heretics. Fabulous. Alright, let's send some more. Get these provinces converted as quickly as possible. This is going to take forever to capture from the looks of it. Maybe not. 14% from 35. That's a decent jump. Then up to 7. Actually, this is going a lot quicker than I thought it would. 21. Comet sighted. Oh, lovely. Does not matter what you pick, they're all equally shitty. Spend the points and boost it back up to 0. Lovely. Thanks, game. Status quo, nothing changed. Aha! We captured it. Fabulous. All right. So let's move you here real quick. Drop a siege. And send the rest back. We need to protect to keep them from coming out. There we go. Send you back. Group back up. And down we go. To Hufuf. Ah, their troops are right there. We're going to maintain diplomat with Egypt and Khwarezmia. Peace offer. They will give us both. They will be forced to 10% of income each month to pay for war reps and ducats. No, we're going to actually try and take more territory than that. I know it's greedy of me, but well, whatever, right? All right, let's see what we can do. $14 versus 8. We will win this. Excellent. They're going to come down here, probably to Beni Yas. Okay, that's not fortified. Excellent. There we go. All right, would they give us all 4? They would. We could technically, from the looks of this, possibly annex their entire country, which would be fabulous. All right, let's go attack. Nope. They won't give us those. We have to demand them. All right. Stack wiped. Let's split and take both of them at the same time. Looks like we converted. Fabulous. Let's send another one. There we go. They're down to 1 free province. Let's take it. There we go. Hassa will be ours. There we go. Now let's tell our troops to GTFO. There we go. Oh, they've got another one right there. I didn't quite realize that. Those are land bridges. Khwarezmia has declared war upon Kumana. Where's Kumanas? Ah, wait, okay. That works for me. Alright, so let's take it all, shall we? We will leave them that one province, that way we can take them later. And technically we could take it, but they would refuse because they have not, we haven't captured it yet. Alright, let's do it. So we're going from 14 troops, maximum, to how many? To 15. That's it? That's rather crappy if you ask me. Alright, we need to come over here and manage this. Need to make cores out of all of this stuff. Tell you what, let's keep you right there. Alright. Cormanites demand independence. The Cormanites were a Shiite religious group that refused Islam with Persian mysticism around Al-Hassa in 899. They founded a religious utopia and fought for their independence against the Abbasid Caliphate. They managed to sack Mecca, stealing the Black Stone and desecrating The Zamzam Well. Oh, geez. This is... Ouch. This is big ouch. Okay, religious events. I hate them. Excuse me. So if we do this, if we... They must be brought to justice. We get 10 separatists in Liwa. And 15 in Qatar. Where's Qatar? Qatar is there. And if we give in to them, we release them as an independent state. So we're going to put our troops right there. Build another cavalry. 2 few rivals, right. We need another rival. Oman. Yeah, that works. They're pretty small. Shouldn't be able to cause us much pain. Hopefully we can get this cavalry built before these guys pop up. Because if we don't click, it will automatically, more than likely, do the revolution. And pop up the units. Which we don't want. Corruption is growing. What a surprise. That's growing quite a bit. It's all the more I'm willing to do. No missions available. Okay. Conquer Sinjar. Where is Sinjar? Sinjar's up here in Mosul. Sure, we can do that. Or we can try to anyway. The levy. Yep, they popped. Damn it. All right. All right, keep it at a modest level. All right, so we didn't get it. They popped. The only advantage we had here is we were there when they popped up. All right. The Mashriki culture develops. Through the Muslim conquest and Arabization, the Assyrian people of Persia have begun to accept Islam and the culture associated with it. Now, the people who once called themselves Assyrian go under a different name. O Mashriki. Okay. And we won that at fairly decently heavy losses. No. Come down that way. Once we get the cavalry unit down here. I've taken a loan. What a surprise. Alright, let's go kill these guys. And there we go. That was pretty quick. Alright, free that. And there we go. Alright, now let's move you up to Kuwait. And then we will lower our military maintenance. And look at that, we are already getting pretty big. Love it. Poor government policies. Changes of policies, when poorly timed and made, were often wrongly perceived by the people of the time beyond their actual efficiency. As a proof of the government's ill will and lack of interest in the welfare of the realm. Ouch. Either way, we're going to take the money hit. All right, because we are going to come in here and reduce our army maintenance down to nothing. Yikes. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see. Oh, they will go into an alliance with us now. Send you do that. Excellent. And Egypt will come into an alliance with us. Fabulous. There we go. We just got ourselves protection. Much nicer. Start, then all the way over here. Although the fact that we've only got 15 units at the moment is kind of interesting. All right. There we go. More cores coming to pop here in just a moment. There we go. And one more in just a couple of months. All right. Ah, look at that. We now are making 1.3 a month. We can turn our maintenance up just a little bit on our military. Got another conversion done. We can send out another one there. How are we still losing money? I guess the game just likes to steal money from us. Oh, lovely. Our king died and stability drop. Lovely. Looming disaster, the Peasants' War. Alright, where are they at? They are in Hila in 13 years. And they are religious. Yes, it's going to have a lot of religious wars down here. Establish the Usima office. We have to do that every time. Adopt the title of Caliph. Yeah, we have to do that every single time. That's interesting. Liwa is now considered part of our domain. There we go. We now have a solid core on it. And that's excellent. However, folks, that's going to do it for the end of this episode. If you enjoyed the new start, please hit that like button. If you didn't, well, I don't know what to tell you. You can go back and rewatch the Pagan, or not Pagan, but Pala or Norway series if you're so inclined. Leave a comment down below. What do you think of our choice? Did we pick an okay one, or should we have picked another one of these in the immediate region here? Until next time, I'm Loquid, you are you, and this has been EU4 as Abbasids. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace out.